If you think that cutting the ends of your hair is going to maximize your hair growth, you're wrong, my man. And do you think that applying some product can result in hair fall? Then you're wrong, my man. Or do you think that washing your hair results in more hair fall? Then again, you are wrong, my brother. So I'm here to explain to you guys all the facts and bust all the myths that are out there, and they've been around for a really long time now. I don't know why is that, but here are the facts using which I can bust all the myths that I'm going to be talking about in this video. But before I start with today's video, I'll be replying to some of your comments on my previous videos, okay? So Devashish Arekar says, how long did it took to grow your hair this long? I love you a lot, bro. I love you too, man. Keep growing up your hair. Looks very nice, especially on Indian guys. Yeah, man, we Indians are just awesome, aren't we? So it took me like 2.5 or 3 years or something like that to grow my hair this long, and I never got it cut. So I think that's what maximized my hair growth. So another comment from the same person, Devashish Arakar, says, what's the reason you have shiny and straight hair? I've been growing since 7 months, but I'm getting curls and not straight hair like you. Bro, you see, I also don't have any straight hairs. You can see here I've got wavy hairs, and my hair is curly at the bottom because it is really damaged. This hair is like at least 2 years old, so that is why I've got this wave going on. And other than that, it also depends on your hair type, like what type of hair you have, or the thickness of your hair, and 1 or 2 more different things, whether you're going to have straight hair or curly hair. But basically the ends of your hair get curled up when they are damaged, so that is why I've got this wave going on right now. So XY commented, hair washing not every day means shampooing hair or just getting hairs wet while bathing. Hair washing in my dictionary means to apply shampoo. If you're rinsing your hair with just normal water, you are good to go. You can rinse your hair every single day. So that about does it for today's comments. Let's start with today's video, the myths that you hear a lot, like every single day, man. So starting off with the first myth, split ends and damaged ends slow down the growth of your hair. How can that be true, man? So try to understand, the split ends or the damaged ends occur at the ends of your hair in this area, right? In this one. And the growth of your hair occurs at the scalp area, at the root area. So you tell me one thing, why would the growth will ever be affected by what is going on at the ends of your hair? The hair is not actually a living thing. These are just dead cells made up of nearly entirely protein, right? Then why would this thing affect the growth of your area? It does not make any sense, right? But there are certain like benefits of getting these split ends and dead ends chopped off. Like it is going to make your hair feel better when you're rolling your fingers through your hair, or maybe you can get a new haircut if you chop them off or something like that. But it doesn't affect the growth of your hair. The growth really depends on genes and nutrition and all that. So when anyone says that cutting your damaged ends or split ends is going to maximize your hair growth, slap them in the face. Don't do it, I'm just kidding, okay? Okay, so the second myth that I hear a lot of times from my parents is that long hair results in more hair fall, and that is not true. So similar to the growth that occurs naturally depending upon the genes and the nutrition, hair fall is also a natural process which you maybe cannot treat, but that is not the point today. Hair fall is also a natural thing to occur. Now you might say that I have noticed my long hair fall more often than the short hair, and that is let me explain to you guys. When your hair is short and it is like falling everywhere, you don't notice it that much, right? But when it is long and it is on your table or maybe on your floor, you notice it very quickly, right? So it is just that you notice your long hair more than you notice your short hair, because long hair is more visible to naked human eyes, right? Rather than a short hair, it is just a thing. I can notice something this big, but I cannot notice something of this size, right? So that is why often people think that long hair result in more hair fall, and that is completely false. That is just a myth, guys. It is not true. Hey, so before we move on, I'd like to tell you guys that a like and a sub to my channel will be really phenomenal, as I'm just starting out on YouTube. And other than that, I'm also growing out my beard, so I'll be uploading some beard stuff on my channel as well. So definitely stay subscribed for that if you're interested in growing out your long healthy hair or your beard. Do you wonder how my hairstyle got changed all of a sudden? That is because I had to record this part of the video on a different time of the day, because the battery of my camera decided to die on me the halfway through. So anyways, moving on to the third myth. People believe that washing your hair causes hair fall. Now I actually understand why people think that, and that is because whenever you're washing your hair, you see some hair strands on your hands and some of them down on the floor as well. So people think that washing your hair is causing your hair to fall off your scalp, and that is why you've got so many strands on your hands and your floor. But try to understand this thing, that the hair fall is a natural process to occur. You cannot just make your hair fall off your head, right? Similar to the fact that you cannot make your hair grow as long and as soon as you want. So simply washing your hair cannot just make your hair fall off your head. It's not like you've applied the shampoo for hours of the day, right? It's been there for maybe 2 minutes at most. So this thing is a complete myth. Shampoo does not make your hair fall off your head. Now, the thing that is creating this illusion is the fact that you're seeing hair strands on your hands and on your floor, right? So those strands which you see have actually fallen off your scalp. That has nothing to do with your shampoo. Those strands were just stuck in between the other hair strands, so they didn't fall off earlier. So as soon as you washed your hair, those already fallen strands just came out with the shampoo and with all the foam and leather. That is all that's happening right there. Shampoo is not causing your hair fall. So don't be afraid to wash your hair, and with that being said, do not wash your hair too often if you're growing it out. So another myth related to hair, and it is not really related to long hair, it is just related to the density of your hair. So people firmly believe that shaving off your hair makes it grow thicker and it becomes more dense in certain areas wherever you shave it. Like I've seen people talking about getting bald so that they have a more fuller head of hair the next time they grow out more hair, and people are doing that to their beards as well. So I don't really know about the beard that much, but it is clear to me that shaving your head doesn't make your hair fuller or thicker. So this is a complete myth, my friend. Do not get bald whenever someone tells you to get bald to have more thicker hair. And I've seen people going bald just because they are experiencing some hair fall or hair loss. So they think that if they go bald right now, they won't have hair fall, and that is also a myth. Because again, hair fall occurs naturally depending on the genes and the nutrition. And it has got nothing to do with you getting bald or you not getting haircut or whatever it is. It is a natural process, okay? Keep that in your mind. So moving on to the next myth. People still believe that some particular products cause your hair to fall off your head. Like if you apply those products, you'll have some hair fall. And I don't know how do you believe that in this era, because whenever you're buying a product, for that product to be in the market in the first place, it had to go through like a ton of testing and a ton of trials before it could even hit the market and you could buy it. You understand? So before you buy it, it was completely tested. It had to go through various things to be on the market. So there is literally no proof that any of the product present in the market right now that you can buy actually causes hair loss. Now that is a general thing, that no product cause hair loss. And if you have experienced some sort of hair loss by using a particular product, then maybe you have like a sensitive scalp to that particular product, and it is definitely possible that whatever hair product caused your hair loss is completely fine to me or maybe someone else. So it really comes down to your particular hair type and your scalp. And yet again, I tell you, hair loss does not depend on the products or on the fact how many times you're getting bald or anything like that. It solely depends on two things: nutrition, what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, and then genes. Those two are the things that cause hair loss basically. So yeah, any hair product does not cause any hair loss until your scalp is sensitive to a particular hair product. So with that being said, my name is Manoj and I'll catch you in the next one.